Most people don't realize what separates us human beings from other mammals out there is our ability to self-control our primitive-based desires. And I want you to realize that everybody has got self-control inside it, including you. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can go about strengthening this muscle, and it comes down to these 5 secrets. Now, just before I reveal these 5 powerful secrets to self-control insider, I want to share with you in regards to why I decided to create this video today. The reason being is, if you remember 99 days ago, I announced to you that I'll be doing a daily upload for the next 100 days. As of today, I'm announcing this globally. I'm going to be doing a 100-day challenge. Why? Because I want to do something different that I've never done here on Success Insider, which is to upload daily videos. The moment I shared that with you, I was panicking in my mind. A little voice was saying, but Tim, you don't have the time. You've got such big projects on your plate right now. And all of the excuses began to come in, but I knew I had to show you that I can do whatever it takes by simply following strategies that work. Today, Insider, I'll be honest, this may seem like something you've heard before, but again, it's not about gaining knowledge. Knowledge is not power. It's potential power. You don't become rich from gaining knowledge, you become rich from applying knowledge. Remind yourself today, if you know something but you're not doing it, you might as well not know it. So without further ado, let's go on to the first secret, which is to burn the bridge. It's really simple, Insider. You just got to burn the bridge so there's no going back to your old ways. However, it's not easy. Most people are scared. Most people aren't fully committed, they're just interested. Most people talk about their goals, rarely do they achieve it. Why? Because they're not really serious. If you're serious about your goals right now, if you're serious about getting results, burn the bridge. So I knew I had to just commit to this 100-day challenge. And so what did I basically do? Well, 99 days ago, like I said earlier, I announced to every single one of you that this is what I was going to be doing. And I said on top of that, I'm going to be giving away $30,000 worth of prizes. And the moment I announced that, there was no going back for me. Because it's not just about the money that was on the line, it was about my brand reputation that was on the line. Think about it. I publish a lot of videos to do discipline on this channel, and if I can't remain disciplined myself on this, goal, guess what? I'm not going to be in the rights to share this message with you, because I can't stand those people who just talk, but they can't walk. I believe if you can't take action on something, you don't deserve to preach it to others. And that's why Insider, I announced this to you. And that way, there was no going back for me. So you got to ask yourself right now, Insider, what can you do right now that is going to burn the bridge? And it has to be something big, where there's literally no going back. That's the first secret. The second secret is to set a deadline and then figure out what you're going to do every single day. And it's going to be measurable in terms of numbers. It's called a metric, daily metrics. So what did I do to basically do this in terms of the 100-day challenge? Well, I told you 99 days ago is a 100-day challenge. So it's very easy in regards to when the deadline is. You know exactly when it finishes. Now, it was easy for me to measure daily metrics in regards to this particular goal because all it was is daily uploads. So it's very easy for me to gain the momentum and remain consistent with this habit. You want to make sure, Insider, that every single day you experience a win. You experience that sense of momentum, because if you feel this sense of momentum inside it, this is what allows you to just keep on going. And what you'll find over time is almost like a rusty lawnmower. When you keep on pulling the cord, it doesn't start, but when you just keep on doing it over and over again, eventually the engine starts rumbling and it gets easier and easier. When you experience these wins every single day towards that goal, you'll get to around halfway point where it's just unconscious now. It's just so easy for you to put in the work and do whatever it takes. So make sure, Insider, you set a deadline. This is very important. You've got to know exactly when it has to happen, the exact date. It's not just one day. You've got to know exactly when it's going to happen, and you've got to know what you're going to do every single day towards that. So that's the second secret. Make sure to set a deadline and figure out your daily metrics. The first secret, Insider, is to find accountability partners and set a massive forfeit. And this will really determine whether or not you're serious about this goal you want to achieve. You want to make sure you either pay for a coach or a mentor who's been professionally trained, or you find a network, people you don't have a really close friend relationship to hold you accountable. The reason being is, firstly, your friends are terrible accountability partners. And you only need to look back at the past to know that's true. They will let you off for whatever. So friends and family, I highly suggest you don't use them for accountability partners, and try not to get them involved with whatever transformation you're going through, because sometimes they're not going to support you in regards to that. So Make sure Insider you find that professional relationship with people who are going to do whatever it takes with you. And that's why, to make this into reality for me, for this 100-day challenge, what I did is I created a private WhatsApp group and I chucked everybody in there that wanted to get involved with me, and then we chose our big forfeits. So for me, for example, I said to everybody in the group that I'm going to pay them personally $1,000 to every single person who is in that group, and there's a fair few, okay? So it's important, Insider, that you pick a forfeit. If you were to fail, that's really painful for you. And that way, once you set it, you're more likely to not fall back to your old ways. And this really burns the bridge even more. So think about this. What could it be for you? If you want some help, Insider, with finding the right community and accountability partners, just do let me know in the comments box below, and I'll do my absolute best to help you, because I do have access to a private community right now that I've created. Now let's go on to the fourth secret, Insider, which is to cultivate the right environment for the person you're becoming. Remember, it's not about the person you are right now. Give that person up. It's about the person you'll become in the process of you reaching this goal. Every single goal will transform you. So the question is how can you now upgrade your environment? How can you upgrade your home office to help you to grow into the person you're born to become? And that means sometimes getting rid of the old to make space for the new. That means to set yourself up to win. That means to get rid of the impulses that tends to basically be your kryptonite. And you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who give in to bad food, what can you do to set yourself up to win? It's very easy. Get rid of it. What can you do to cultivate the environment in which you win? That's the key. The person you are deep inside, the champion within you, needs that environment. As after all, Insider, we become who we hang around with, and we become what we surround ourselves with. So you want to make sure you upgrade your environment. You change the way your room looks. You change the way your office looks. You want to make sure that it's minimal or it suits whoever you want to become. And that way you're less likely to be distracted, and you're always going to keep on winning. So what did I do to set myself up to win? Well, I made sure every single night I was charging my batteries for the camera, and that way there's no excuses. I'm just going to find a way. In fact, if you wanted a secret to making a habit a reality and just keep on doing it every single day, make it easier done than said. What I did was I made a permanent home studio. That way, there is no excuses. There's no excuses. Every single day, I'll see a studio is all ready to go. The cameras are charged, boom. I can just be in the studio on my own, and I can film no matter what. So think about, Insider, what you can do to set your environment in your favor, and that way it's going to help you to become the person you're born to become. The final secret, which is to figure out your deep core why. The reason why I find so many people, they struggle with making their dreams a reality, because they're just thinking about what they want. If you think about just you all the time, it's hard to be driven, because it's just about you. If it's just about you, what happens on the days that you don't feel good? Well, because you don't feel good, guess what? You're going to give in. I let go of this habit a long time ago, focusing on me. Today, I set these goals that I learned from studying into athletes. Athletes set what's called an ethnocentric goal. It's a goal that's total opposite of what's called egocentric, which is all about them and what they will achieve. Ethnocentric is about what will happen as a result of them taking the gold. What will happen as a result of them showing up as the best athlete that they can be by running on that 100-meter track, doing whatever it takes. And they're often focused on the community, the impact, and all of the big things. So what I reminded myself when I started this 100-day challenge is, even though the fact that my view count and all of that will go down because I'm doing daily uploads, and in the personal development world, it's not the most popular approach because it reminds people that they're failing, so they begin to tune in even less. Think about that in regards to committed versus interested, right? People hate being reminded that they're failing. Crazy. Anyways, I knew it was going against all of the forces, but then I had to remind myself, if it just helps one person, it's worth my time. And it wasn't about me. If I would have focused on me, I would have given up probably day 25. It got quite hard because I'm involved with big projects right now. We're reaching millions of people right now. And as a result, I've got a lot on my plate. And I'm sure you do. But I knew I had to do it for you, Insider. Figure out your ethnocentric goal, and your life, your goals, your discipline will never be the same again. These are the 5 secrets that you got to know to be able to self-control yourself. The first secret, Insider, and please take action on this. It will do you wonders. The first secret is you've got to figure out your bridge, the thing that you always kind of see as a safety net, and you've got to burn the bridge. That way there's no going back. The second secret, figure out your deadline. When are you going to achieve your goal? And then you've got to also figure out the daily metrics, the thing you're going to measure every single day to know whether or not you're succeeding and whether or not you're hitting these numbers that will lead you to the goal. The third secret insider is you've got to find the right accountability partners, the community that will hold you accountable, and then you've got to set a big forfeit that's really painful. And that way you're not going to fall back to your old ways. The fourth secret insider is you've got to make sure that you cultivate the environment in your favor for the person you're becoming. So set yourself up to win. The fifth secret insider, figure out your big why. The big why that's beyond you. Hope you found today's video helpful. If you have, by the way, be sure to let me know in the comments box below. And I want to remind yourself today, Insider, the odds are against you and me. Remember, not everybody makes it. Not everybody makes their dream a reality. So whenever you are going through a phase of doubt, remind yourself the person next to you is thinking the exact same thing. What you decide to do in that moment is going to separate you from the masses out there. So if you're fully committed and you're not just interested, but you really want to make this dream and goal a reality, be sure to let me know in the comments box below. I'll definitely reply back to you because I love people who are just willing to do whatever it takes. It's not about talking, it's about walking. How many of you agree? So be sure to like this video if you like this video. And as always, follow your heart, my friend, and take action and go live the life you're truly born to live. I'll see you on the next video soon.